Hi, I'm Bob with Wolfe Ridge. Guys, today I have another treat for you. Another XDI is about ready to leave the building, and I have an audience. They want to see some stuff running through this, and to be honest with you, I want to run this again too. We are going to be running the 16-way wedge on this, and this is the diesel option version. So this has a Kubota D902 on it with a 38-gallon-minute pump, 42-ton cylinder, and we did some tweaks to these to get a little bit quicker cycle time and some more splitting pressure. So I'm going to do this video in backwards order. Normally I do the walk around first and then the running. Today we're going to do the running first and then the walk around. So these are some frozen rounds from our friend Norm at Widman's in St. Louis, Missouri. He brought these up on the last trip he was up here. So I'm sitting in the log lift, but we're about 21-inch diameter on that one. And then I think next up we're going to run this one through there, and we're about 20-inch. It's not quite round, 20 by 22. So we'll run this one first. Ben's going to be the one running the machine today, and we're gonna signal to him to get this wedge up as centered as possible before we run that round through there, and see what we can do. All right, Ben's gonna throttle it up. This runs at 3,600 RPM max. That's where we're gonna be. Run the log lift. All right, Ben, go up with the wedge. A little more. Let's see what we got. All right, I got to take a little break and talk about this one. This one was about 25-inch diameter, and you can see running the 16-way, we want to get bundle size splits out of it. So running this diameter through that 16-way is not going to give you what you want, except for these middle pieces. Those look really good. But just doing a little torture testing today to show what this machine can do. And you could hear it slow down, start to die off. So then Ben just let go of the levers, let it kind of regain momentum, and then engaged it again. So we're gonna get this wedge cleaned out now. Nick's running the machine there. Kevin, say hi. Kevin, the engineer. And what we're gonna do now is get that wedge cleaned out, pull it out completely, and then we're gonna drop the 8-way in. And the rest of those logs that are on the ground there, we'll split those into 8 pieces each. All right, being a push-through style, we did have to run a couple of splits through here to clean this out. There, the 16-way is lifted out and gone. See, we've just got the slot here. Kevin's got the 8-way on the forklift. We'll get this pallet out of the way. with the wedge all the way dropped in. Give it a little bit of throttle here. And I will run the wedge up a touch, and that engages underneath. Boiler wood. No care. All right, guys, this one was, well, it's split apart now. I'm measuring 24 inch there. I'm gonna measure that one quick. "23" inch. So with the 8-way on, I would call this boiler wood. We, we get accused often of making kindling and, too small a split, but look at this stuff. If you got an outdoor wood boiler, especially one of the older style that is not the high efficiency kind, this is where it's at. Now, a person could take this stuff and resplit it down further. I was measuring in these, I did not get it on camera, but these were between 21 and 23 inch diameter. So these are pretty big pieces of wood. Give you a side view of the 8-way here. And all of these would just pull right out of here. So this one doesn't have to get cleaned out like the other one does. The other one having those closed windows in the center, you've got to clean those out when you're done with your splitting sessions. So the XDI is using an extended length log lift. It's even bigger than our HOs and our SHOs. And you can see this push block is 18 inches tall. And of course we are using our bronze self-lube slides down here. So starting to wear some paint off of this beam. That's going to be normal. After maybe 50 hours, 100 hours, this will be nice and shiny, smooth steel here. This does have reversible log lift on it, and this cradle can get adjusted or removed if desired. So you can run our IC16 in-feed conveyor with this, take off your log lift here, and your log lift cylinder hoses would end up going into that IC. And at that point, your log lift valve lever here would end up controlling that IC. And you can see we've got auto cycle, we've got wedge height adjustment, and we've got log lift. And the wedge design on here is such that when you put this down all the way to the bottom, it'll disengage from the wedge, and then you can pick the wedge up out of the machine. This is the Kubota diesel version, so we've got the Wolfe control panel here. You see when I turned it on, we have a couple of warning lights that come on. So we got battery, glow plug, oil pressure. Right now the machine's not running, so we're gonna show low battery, we're gonna show low oil pressure. The glow plug cycle every time, but since it's warm, you could walk up to it and just fire it. So 42-ton cylinder. Look at the size of this thing. And got a big dump valve on the back. Helps us get a little better cycle time. Under here, you can see we've got the SSQA mount. So you can hook up here. You will need a pretty heavy-duty skid steer to lift this thing. Got the weight specs and everything on the website. Right here, hydraulic oil tank. You can see we've got the sight glass and the temp gauge there. This top panel here is removable. So if you do need to get into the top of the hydraulic oil tank, you can take that panel off. There you would have your cartridge style oil filter and your oil fill. Here we have custom in-house made aluminum diesel fuel tank with mechanical fuel gauge here. And further back you can see the battery strapped in, secured. All the wires are wrapped with wire loom. This has got a bigger sorting table than any of the other splitters that we've got. And you can get the sorting table extension for this as well. So you can have the fingers coming out here. A lot of the fines will drop down, but it also gives you more time to flip the wood back into resplit if you need to. And on that topic, the box wedge is under development right now for this machine. We're making really good progress on it. Not quite ready to show it. but we will in an upcoming video for sure. And over on this side, you can see where we've got that Kubota D902 mounted. Custom Danfoss 38 gallon a minute 2-section pump, and the hydraulic oil cooler hiding in there. That's thermostatically controlled. It's wired direct to the battery. Does have a SAE 2-pin disconnect you can unplug. And this is one of our standard colors. This is the gunmetal gray. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the 16-way and the 8-way run with some of these hardwood logs that we got from Widman's in St. Louis. And this machine is actually going to be going to Chipper LLC down in Canton, Georgia. Going to be in a little warmer climate. Today it is -10 outside. That's why we're running this machine in the building right now. So if you'd like information on this specific machine, give Justin a call at Chipper LLC in Canton, Georgia. If you'd like more information on any of the Wolfe Ridge product offerings, including pricing, tech specs, photos, videos, dealer locator, event schedule, and more, please check out our website, www.wolferidgemfg.com. You can give us a call or send us an email. I'll make sure to put those links in the description. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next at Wolfe Ridge.